Welcome class 5 in your science class. We are discussing rocks and minerals. Yesterday I explained you about the sedimentary rocks and their types. So due to sometimes when the plants and the animals get entrapped inside the soil, so their impressions also come whatever the rocks are being formed due to the sedimentation or layering of the rocks. So from this process, the rocks which are being formed, we can get the dead plants or animals found in the sedimentary rocks and these are called fossils. Now, scientists study the fossils to know the kind of life on the earth that existed millions years ago, because these when suppose some natural disasters comes, then the big animals, the small animals, they are being dead due to maybe some natural calamity like the too much of the rainfall, the earthquake, due to this tsunami or any kind of cyclone. So many things are being broken that time and they all are being dead and they made the layers of the rock. As 100,000 millions of the years they are being trapped, they are being layered in the soil or the mud. So they have made layers and layers of the soil along with these animals, and due to the layering of these animals along with the mud, pebble and all kinds of things which are being trapped within them, so these impressions are being formed. Because at first when the animal died, that time the muscles are there, but due to the bacterial and some other microorganisms attack, they are being eaten away or they are being just spoiled or they are being removed from the body. But the impression of the bones are stay as it is on the rocks, because it is being trapped, it is being layered and it is being compressed for millions and millions of the years. So when we see and when we study these type of rocks, that time we can come to know about the fossils. And what is this fossils? Fossils are the impressions on the rock which are formed in the sedimentary rocks. So due to the impression of these type of rocks, we come to know about the animals, what kind of animals, they were giant, they were small, what kind of animals we have seen, or actually what kinds of animals were there in that time or in that era. So this is a very important thing to study about the fossils, and this is another kind of science, or there is another sect of science, paleontology, in which they used to study about these type of animals and the animals which are being trapped and make the fossils. And we know fossil fuels as well as fossil fuels we are getting from inside the earth crust, or you can say from the underground of this earth. When we excavate, when we just we go inside the earth, we can find the liquid. That liquid is actually brown in color, a thick liquid, where the diesel, petroleum, all kind of diesel oil, all kind of chemicals, kerosene, these all are the part of this fossil fuel. And when we are just excreted and when we are just doing the fractional distillation, we can find out and separate these other all these type of fuels, and they are used. Why they are so energetic? Why they are igneous? Because the energy which are being trapped inside of our body, which is being trapped inside the animals, they are being released when we use these type of diesels, petrol and other kind of this crude oil, or you can say the fossil oils. So this is a type of energy which are being trapped, the impressions which are being trapped. So from these we come to know about our history, or the prehistoric man, or the animals which were living on the earth in which way. So this is all about the sedimentary rocks, and we came to know what are the sedimentary rocks. We can see there are so many pictures are given. Conglomerates where the pebbles, sands, gravel, cemented, they all cemented to form it, and the silica and the calcium carbonate is actually the main minerals are present here, orange, or they are orange and grey in color, and we can witness the weathering it is used in construction and for polishing ornaments. So this is used for the weathering. Why we are using it for the weathering? Because they have the capacity to retain the retain the wall as such without the effect of the rain. And what about the sandstone? We came to know sandstones actually small particles of the sands are there, and they join together, they cemented together to form this sandstone, where the quartz is the mineral which is made in the sandstone. That's why somewhere it is being brighten up, somewhere it glitters. And you have seen the Red Fort of Delhi. So the Red Fort of the Delhi, as because it is a very strong type of rock. So old buildings generally we can see they are made up of this kind of sandstone. So the Red Fort of the Delhi, or even in the Agra, we see the Fort of Agra, they all are being made from this sandstone. And their color is as such red, and they are intact still after so many years, after so many 100 years, they are still as such. Okay, so this is the sandstone. What about the shale? We came to know shale is actually very smooth sedimentary rock, and they are formed by layering the clay. When the clays are being layered, layer after layer, they are forming a strong type of rock, and this clay layering, and they become hardened to form tiles and these bricks. And these both are tiles and bricks, both are very important for our making the house or building for the buildings. So shale is also important. The limestone is made up of mineral called the calcite, and this mineral comes from the shells of the sea creatures. We know, have you seen in the Discovery Channel, sometimes we have seen the coral reefs are there. So what are these coral reefs? They are actually shelters of the small animals or the corals. They are being formed within, and the animals, small creatures are there. And this is their homes, you can say this is their shelters. But they are rich in this calcite. That's why we people, what we do, we are just breaking these coral reefs and taking it out, because they are very strong and they are in the layers. And the chalk is also using limestone. It is used for glass, and these minerals are actually very hardened and subsided in this coral reef, and we are trashing them to make the cement. And these cements are so much strong as this calcite amount of this kind of coral reefs are mixed with the cement. So this is very essential, but this is not good for the oceans and not good for the animals which are living inside this coral reef. Okay, so that's why this is suggested not to break down, but the cement companies are using this type of coral. And the secondly, we'll see these layers harden to form the limestone, or chalk is also a form of limestone. It is equal to make the glass and separating pure metals from their pores. Now next one is the gypsum. It is a very soft rock and made up of sulfate minerals, and it is used for making different type of statues, which we call the statues which are made up of plaster of Paris. Even when our we get some fracture, even if our hand or legs are being broken, they are being covered by this gypsum. So that's all for the sedimentary rocks. We came to know about the fossil fuels, we came to know about the crude oils and the different kinds of the sedimentary rocks. Next video I will discuss metamorphic rocks. So till that, goodbye, stay at your home, okay, and read all about it.